Allah barakatuh. A greeting of peace and blessing be upon you. It's Friday night, and that means one thing. I mean business. Like always, I'll give you a little intro about I mean business. I mean business is for budding entrepreneurs. People that want to start up in business, people who have got a business and they want to increase sales, or looking for inspiration. Show is for you if you're looking to start up a business. So inshallah, every week we usually have a guest or two, or maybe even three. And like always, I'll introduce you to my guests. I've got Munir Diwan. Assalamu alaikum, Munir.
Assalam.
And you are from Premier Business Center. You're founder of Premier Business Center.
That's right. Yeah.
And I've got another special guest as well.
Assalamu alaikum.
I've got Atif.
Yes.
And you're Managing Director
of 777inks.com.
And you have a couple of other businesses as well.
Yes, we run other businesses as well.
Right. So we'll go back to Munir. Okay, Munir, just give us an idea. I mean, you've been in business for a while. You've got Premier Business Center. Is that your first business that you started, or did you have a series of other businesses and then gradually moved into business centers?
I've been in business for last 40 years in England, and I started with a very small business. In fact, starting with a stand in Petticoat Lane.
Right.
And slowly built my business into mainly in clothing.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was one of the top T-shirt printers with very good designing and print. We have got awards from America and from UK as well for quality printing.
Right.
But looking at the trend that a lot of things were going towards China, we slowly left this textile business and went into this
the current business that you have now.
Business center, yeah.
Okay, so let's just backtrack a little bit. You said that you started off as a stand. Now, was you born and bred in the UK, or did you come from abroad? I mean, what's your history?
No. Well, I'm born in Kenya, and I came here when I was 23, 24 years old.
Right.
And then I went into business
straight away.
So I've never worked for anybody, so that thing was always in me that I wanted to do business.
And before you came into the UK in Kenya, did you start a business in Kenya, or was this like the first time?
In a small way.
In a small way you started up. What was the first business that you started ever? In Kenya or UK? I mean,
well, that was mainly souvenirs of Kenya, African, carvings and all that sort of thing. Yeah.
So that was the first business you was into, souvenirs. And when you came to the UK, you said, "That's it. I want to start my own business. I want to be my own boss. I'm coming to the UK, and I'm gonna one day, inshallah, have a good business."
It was not easy, though.
It was not easy. I know, and I need to, stress that out to the viewers as well. It's a challenge. You have to have patience. You have to have sabr, and inshallah, as risk is written for you, doors are open.
Absolutely, your niyat should be very good.
Okay, so that's how you started. You started off from a stand and gradually expanded. What about yourself, Atif?
Well,
let's hear about how you got involved in business. What was your first business?
I started, most of my career has been in corporate, working in technology companies. And
any names, big names, or you want to mention them?
Some big companies like Smith's Industries and Westland Helicopters and various other. So I've had mostly technology
background
career. And I started some business about 15, 16 years ago. Started importing mountain bikes and various other products. But that soon didn't work out, so I went back into employment. and then worked my way up in career ladder to director level. So I was there for at director level for one company that helped to build that business up quite a lot. And
that what kind of business was it?
That was in it was in inkjet remanufacturing. So I was there about 11 years as
director level,
as main director. And really helped the business to grow from very small foundation to quite, mashallah, one of the largest in Europe doing that kind of thing, remanufacturing inkjet cartridges. 2007, we had a parting of ways, and I decided that at that time to get back into business, which I've always wanted to do. So my business career is quite short, but alhamdulillah.
But you went into the same industry that you've worked in many years. You've worked in the technology, and you worked in the ink side business.
Right.
So you understand that business, you understand that market very well. You said, right, okay, I'm going to set up my own remanufacturing of ink. Or?
Yeah, it's a trading company. We have a wholesale side, we have retail, we have online businesses. We've got presence on the TV as well. So
you have a couple. I mean, the business that you mentioned here was 77 Inks. That's a website. It's an online store.
777inks.com is an online store, where consumers
for just normal consumers, they can just log in and they can buy ink.
Yeah.
And what the other business? You mentioned something about TV and
yes.
TV
well, I've launched a TV channel, a micro channel called Bazaar TV. As in the shopping bazaar TV, and so we're hoping to get more sort of.
And what is that about? Is it like a channel like Iqra, or is there something?
It
sounds like a shop.
It's like a shopping channel, and that's really open for many different products, and it's going to be targeted for the ethnic Asian community.
Right.
So that we're focusing more on the kind of products that they would be interested, and not just another sort of shopping channel.
So it's not just like high-tech stuff and gizmos?
They could be.
So you would have more sort of like ethnical, I don't know, clothes, Asian clothes,
Asian jewelry, different kind of products that be marketed, targeted for that particular community. We've also opened a shop as well. So we've got physical presence on the.
So you have online, you've got TV, and you've got physical presence as well.
Yes.
That must be quite expensive to to just launch in a business. It must cost
it's quite hectic trying to manage all different
all at once
channels. Yeah, it's a different multi-channeled approach. So we've got wholesale is mashallah doing quite well. Now our focus is on retail and online.
And the wholesale is a different business, or is it still 77?
It's a different business, which basically gives us.
So you've got a parent company, and then under that parent company you've got your television channel, you've got your stores, and you've got your warehouse, and you have your else? Your TV, and that's anything else?
No, that's it.
That's it. What about you do laptops? I was looking at your site.
Yeah, I mean the site
Green Office or something.
Green Office Consumables is another site.
That's another business you have.
Yes, another one. And 777 Inks, we not only sell ink cartridges, we do toner cartridges, we do printer consumables, we do laptops, we do PCs, we do a whole range of office supplies, and we got very good competitive pricing. And being from that industry, from the inkjet manufacturing side, I'm able to partner with some of the world's biggest companies, and being a wholesaler again, being able to drive the prices down so that we can offer consumers very competitive pricing for their printer supplies, because as you know, HP, Canon, Brother, all these manufacturers, they make a huge multi-billion-pound profits just from the sale of ink. Ink is one of the world's most
from their brand, effectively.
And from the product itself.
Right.
Most of the profits come from ink cartridges, and ink is one of the world's most expensive liquids. I think it's the third most expensive liquid in the world.
Is that right?
Yes. So there's huge profit.